Hi guys, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do the live mini readings. Thank you everyone for showing up. Open the gates. I was meditating and doing my normal little intention, and then I realized I need to start doing this with you guys, especially when we're doing mini readings. If Charlie's butt would stop messing with my cards today though, you act like you don't have a full bed. Swear, guys. Hey, Christina. Hey, Cynthia. Charlie has been like wanting to be as close to my cards as possible today, so hopefully he will give me enough working space. Oh, Lord. So I hope everyone is doing well. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Kelly. Yes. Exactly, guys. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, welcome. We're sad to have you here. Guys, give it all the loves. Let's get some people in here. We already have 3 people on the list who also donated. Give me 1 second. There is another one on this list. Okay, I got Michelle. Who else was there? Guardian Movement. Not sure who that is, so you will definitely have to let me know when I get to you. All right, so Guardian Movement. I haven't seen that one before. So, okay. All right. Hey, Christina M's in the house. Tim, Danny. Hey, guys. Hey. So, yes, let me go back again to my little spiel. If you are new, welcome. We are so glad to have you here. And if you're my vibe tribe, you know I love you something serious because you're amazing. I wouldn't have it any other way. Me and Brooke were just talking about how awesome tribe is, and I don't know if I could get through this stuff without y'all because I just love you so much. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, you know, all that fun stuff. I do have to put that on my Facebook, make sure we get a couple people over from there too. And yeah, guys, I mean, we already got 4 people on the list, so this is going to be a good night. But like I said, hopefully Charlie will give me enough space to do my work. I love you guys so much. I really don't know what I'd do without y'all, for real. Because, and you know, I might have to make a video on that, my version of me. I don't talk too much about what I have gone through to get here, and just how lonely it can be going through that awakening process before you actually find tribe, right? So listen, losing all those people in my life, all the people that have made me question my own reality and my worth and all that fun shit led me to you guys. And I can't be grateful enough. So much gratitude to Tribe for being here for me and just allowing me to be me, guys. Like, I fucking love y'all. I love you. Something serious. So with that being said, if you do not how these go, is going to assume that we're going to get some new people in here, okay? I feel Spirit is going to lead some new people to our chat tonight. So if you do not know how this goes, okay, hey, Brooke, you know, the way that this works, Charlie, seriously, I swear, he has to be right on my cards today, y'all. I've been working with my cards all day long, and he is right up on them. Okay. Anyway, quit distracting me, sir, with your big butt. So let me give him some loves. Charlie. And that's exactly how we say his name in this house too, y'all. Okay, so back to my thing, right? So if you do not know how this goes, what you do, there's a donation link down below. We can use Super Chat, but I do prefer PayPal. If you, once you make your donation and I receive your donation, your name will go on the list. Please have your question ready, okay? When I call out your name, post your question in the comment section and we will get to you. We are going to rise up tonight, all right? I'm so glad I took a nap and got some caffeine in me because I needed it. Hey, Kara. Hey, everybody. Hey, Robert. How are you doing? Yeah, Charlie needs some extra love. He's been really needy today, really needy. So, my poor boy, he act like I don't give him love. All right, guys. So if you want to get on the list, that is how to do it. The donation link is down below. Thank you, Michelle, for being on top of my stuff for me. Because listen, guys, I'm like scattered all over the place. So thank you for all your help. Seriously, I need room here, boy. I need room. Okay. So Christina M is up first today. Okay. And then we have Kelly, Michelle, and then Guardian Movement. I'm not sure who that is, but I'm sure we will find out, guys. All right. So hopefully everyone is vibing high with me today and we are going to get some good messages. So let's get started. Christina, what is your question? Would you just like to see? Okay. All right. I got you, girl. I got you. So they got quite a bit for you. I only pulled 4 decks out today to kind of like, yeah, I know. They got a lot of advice for you today. So I only pulled 4 decks out tonight to kind of keep it minimum. That one wants to pop out. Okay. And I feel like they're going to be kind of straight to the point today as well. Hey, crazy cat lady. I love that. All right. Kara says she sent payment too. All right. So let me double check that real quick. Okay. Yep. I got you, Kara. All right. Okay. We got Christina G on the board. All my Christinas up in the house. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me catch this up. All right. So I got Michelle. Got Guardian. And Christina G. All right. And then, all right. And that is the end of what I got on there already. So we got 6 people on the board, y'all. Woo. Woo. All right. Yeah, I got you, Christine B. All right. So let's see. Okay. All right. Let me pull some clarifications real quick. What do we have for my beautiful Christina? Ooh, girl. Okay. Listen, when it comes to the whole career thing, okay? I know. Okay. Hopefully it's not too bad though. I know my internet is a little crazy and listen, energy is super high right now. I can feel it like crazy. So, it's hopefully it's not too bad. Okay. So please let me know. All right. Now, okay. So what from the Angels of Abundance, we have exercise to increase your energy and manifestation ability. Okay. The key to manifesting quickly is to have high energy levels. And the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. Okay. So listen. I will say too, especially with the visualize abundance in all forms, when I see the exercising, like exercising is a really good way for us to clear our minds too. And especially with everything that you have going on, Okay. It's really, really important that you just keep the body moving. Like, just because you're in this situation right now, you need to make sure that you're putting yourself out in the world, meeting new people, networking, going to the courses like you've been doing, and understand that when you're moving your body and keeping these energies moving throughout, that you're visualizing abundance in all forms, because we do have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, okay? So it's perfecting your trade, and you are moving much more into mission work and alignment within spirituality, right? So it's also about that networking, the networking, right? See the web, everything is connected and it's all leading you. And especially with the fact that you made this choice like on a whim, right? And you were led to this class and your twin and all these things, it's definitely leading you to this Ten of Pentacles. You are going to be provided for, my dear. But you also have to remember, do not stay still. You have to kind of keep your energy balanced, but keep it moving forward, okay? Don't stay still for long. If you stay still, use it wisely, they're saying, okay? So if you stay still and have that time for reflection and stillness and reflection, like that introspection in order to listen to your guides, that's one thing. But make sure that no matter what, you're using your time wisely right now. If you are at home, use it for reflection. If you are out, use it for networking. Make sure that if you take a walk, like you're just open to the messages that you're receiving, the downloads that you're getting. And if you feel compelled to talk to someone, reach out to them. Don't be afraid to speak up. I'm hearing that there's going to be a few people that you are going to run into that are really going to help you align with this Ten of Pentacles energy, and you are going to blow up. Okay, because we got the sun on the bottom of the deck here. I'm just saying, good things are coming for you, babe. So you definitely made the right decision. Yeah, and it is again, that time of reflection. We have the Four of Swords. So I'm taking it that your job that you just left was really not serving your energy anymore. So it was just there is this time of reflection that is needed, and that's why I'm saying use that time wisely so you can come to that clearer picture of what it is that you actually want to manifest for yourself. And it's only one way up from here. Okay, you are starting with this one little seed of your energy work and bringing it straight to the Ten of Pentacles, because you are lit up, my dear. Okay, I know. I'm about to order yours soon, Daddy, I promise. I just talked to Mike, and he's helping me out with the whole the meet and greet. My spirit guides are pushing me hard to go, and so he's gonna help me. Yeah, because he loves his sunshine. But yeah, so I'll be ordering that for you soon. Okay. So let go of control issues too. Especially, and I feel even though this is coming from the romance deck, I was still in the mindset of your career. Let go of the control issues. Okay. So this is really important that you understand that you are really not in control of this process, because they're fast tracking you into this new way of life. But it's also really important for you to understand in all aspects of your life, you are only in control of how you show up and how you respond, right? So, yeah, absolutely. You totally should, Michelle. That would be awesome. Yeah, me too. I know, Danny. I'm so freaking. I was kind of being resistant on reaching out, but I knew that I reached out exactly when I should. Okay. So now they want to bring up your whole twin flame meeting. Okay. So we have wedding on the board. Give your relationship a chance. So your relationship is definitely moving into a higher level, I feel, of commitment with each other, and you're really starting to work more on the relationship with each other, but he still has some commitment issues, okay? He's still kind of got this deer in the headlights look. So it might take some time, but I feel like, just take your time with it and understand that this is going to take work. We have children on the board, so it could just be some inner child work that he needs to do, okay? And yeah, love yourself first, codependency, calling in your soulmate, and attraction. So, I feel like, again, having those healthy boundaries in place, knowing your worth, understanding that when you nurture that inner child and allow yourself to freely express yourself through this transition that you're going through, not putting anyone or anything above you, because when you take care of yourself, regardless of who's in the situation, then everything will remain balanced, and it will ultimately call him in more to really allow himself to just be really comfortable in this situation. Because when you stop and smell the roses and you're just in the present moment and try not to control what is happening, not putting a time frame or oh, it has to look this way, and just allowing things to unfold, or you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So no matter what, it is safe for you to love, my dear. And he's seeing you up on your stallion. He is seeing the moves you are making, and I feel like there's almost a little bit of envy here too, because he wishes he had the courage to make the moves that you're making. So let's see. But again, that's on him, right? That has nothing to do with you. So let's see what we have. The Nine of Swords. One or both of you are definitely losing some sleep, or probably overthinking. I feel like this is definitely more on his part, but it's also illuminating the aspects of that inner child work that needs to be done. And, he's probably reflecting a lot, fully embrace this connection, because there's certain things he's just not willing to let go. He's not willing to, yeah, exactly. And so I feel like he's not willing to let go of this relationship or this connection, and he knows he has to do this work in order to fully enjoy it, right? Especially with the Hierophant and the King of Wands, he's really feeling passionate, and yeah, with the Nine of Pentacles or two, he knows that you're fully independent right now, and he's loving what he sees, and he wants to be able to show up as your King of Wands that has that passion and that drive and that determination to move forward, right? But he's not willing to let go. He's coming into a deeper understanding of what needs to happen for him to put the way that you need to, because right now he's he knows he can't show up the way he did before. So yeah, and again, a lot for him. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. I feel that this is what he's trying to do right now, is just trying to get rid of those negative those self-limiting beliefs of, she's too good for me. Am I going to be able to keep up with her? She's making so many moves, but I can't let go. I'm constantly thinking about her, and she's my light. The more she vibrates, the more I want her. And I just feel this passion deep inside of me that wants more, but he doesn't know how to accept more right now. And then we also have sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul true bliss. So, once he gets out of his head a little bit, then he's going to understand that no matter what he does, y'all are already in union. There is no pulling away from this connection, because you already are one, right? And when he realizes how much mirroring is actually going on, then he's gonna be able to let those triggers and that mirroring help him understand what needs to be healed. And also, only time will tell. Allow your heart to vibrate, honey. Keep moving forward. Allow your heart to expand and understand everything is moving up and onward for you, okay? That is a beautiful reading, and I'm super proud of you. Like, I hope that gives you the confirmations that you were looking for, though. Okay. Yeah, Griffin, absolutely. So the way you get on the list is the donation link is down below in the description box. You can donate through the PayPal link. Once I receive your payment, your name will go on the list. And then when I get to you, just have your question ready, my dear. Okay. You're so welcome, Christina. I love you. I love you. All right. Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly. Is Kelly in the house? There you go. Thank you, Michelle. All right. So as we're waiting for Kelly, if Kelly is not in here, I don't think I saw her in here yet. Okay. So Michelle. Oh, there's Kelly. Okay. So Michelle, you are. So I know I got a lot of Michelles in here. Michelle L. So Lamanak, you were next. So Miss Kelly, what do we have? Looking for some love messages and advice. All right. All right. So Michelle, go ahead and get your question ready, baby, and I'll get to you next. Okay. So Miss Kelly wants to know about love, my dear spirit team. What do we have in store for Miss Kelly? What do Miss Kelly need to know about her love life? Ooh, we got soulmate on the board. Yes, this is your soulmate. What else do we have, my dear? Healing family issues. Okay, so this could be on your side or both. Honeymoon, release your ex. So whether it be you or the other person, okay, there's still a lot of healing that needs to be done with past relationships, okay? So hi, Joshua. How are you? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, all right, guys. And for anyone who is interested, there's a couple new people that I'm seeing in the house. If you were interested in getting on the list for a reading, all you have to do is Michelle's already posted the link in the comments, or you can go down into the description box. Once you donate your $20, then I will put your name on the list. And when I get to you, please have your question ready, and we will get to you as soon as possible. Okay. So Miss Kelly, we have soulmate, healing family issues, honeymoon, and release your ex. I do feel like there, even though we have soulmate on the board, okay, first off, we have let go of control issues on the bottom, and this could be the one. Engagement as well very soon. Okay, so yes, you have already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, so a lot of healing that needs to take place. We have healing family issues and release your ex. So the easiest way that I look at this, okay, is take inventory. Okay, so when you have you met your twin? Have you met your twin, Kelly? Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Well, that's why all this healing is coming up, my dear. We have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck with the Three of Pentacles. So, yeah, with the Fool and the Empress, this is definitely twin energy with the Four of Wands, okay? You definitely will need a lot of patience with this. But with the Eight of Wands, there's fast movement forward. So they're really going to be pushing you really hard into your healing process. Yeah, I'm almost positive, too. If you're looking for that, happening. All right. Most of the time when it comes to the twin energy, like they bring up so much within us that it's like they make us want to be the best version of ourselves. And it like promotes all this healing. So when we take inventory, I always go like, okay, go through my relationships. How do I feel about my mother? How do I feel about my father, my brothers, my sisters, my exes? Okay. So when you get to a certain person and it is like, there's anger, there's resentment, there's like this, like, I just don't even want to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Like when there's some animosity, that means there's healing that needs to be done. There's a difference between acceptance and knowing that there are people that, you know, we don't need in our lives because of their vibration trying to bring us down. But when you also need to work on speaking up for yourself. I'm getting a lot of communication issues right now. A lot of scratching in my throat usually means either communication is coming in or you have a hard time speaking up for yourself. But I kind of feel that this is more about communication and trying to like really speak up about what you need from the partners in your life, whether that be family, friends, or romantic partners. Okay. But healing family issues does tell me that there could be a lot of conditioning beliefs that you have either about self or relationships. Look at the relationships between your parents or your grandparents. Was it always a healthy dynamic in your home? Like, how do you look at relationships and love? Most of us, yeah, okay. So just understand, these are things that need to be cleared up. The more that you speak up for yourself, the more it'll clear out, okay? Hey, Darcy. Okay, I'll check it in just a minute, Darcy. But when you look at the dynamics of what you like encountered, and this is another part of the book that I'm reading right now is the soulmate path. And the way that they talk about it is, you know, the way that we see and view love usually tends to come from how we experience love as children. So whether it be, okay, there you go. And that's the mirroring. So usually what you need to work on, they need to work on too. And it's just a part of the process, okay? And sometimes it can be a very long process, but it depends on us, like how far are we willing to dig into ourselves to learn self-love and self-acceptance and understand that the conditioning do not make us who we are. We can accept whatever truth we want about life and love, right? It is up to us to come up to that conclusion for ourselves. Now, with the honeymoon, you know, it could have been a very like whirlwind experience and you almost felt like you were in that honeymoon phase, but then a lot of maybe triggers around your past relationships started coming up and a lot of fear came in. But regardless, with the Four of Wands being here, this person feels like home to you, right? There's obviously some moment in that honeymoon phase where you saw like, I can build a life with this person, okay? Now with the Temperance energy, it's finding balance between the mind and the heart, okay? It's about finding balance between here and here so that we can have patience, stay grounded, but still stay connected, right? Listening to our out, being able the messages from spirit and allowing our heart to lead the way instead of letting our mind control, but still being able to make analytical decisions that are best for us at the time when it comes to moving forward, right? So this is a huge opportunity for you to dive deep into your healing work. If you need help with that, I am here for you. There's so many ways to go about it. You can do regression work, which is one of my favorites. You can ask Brooke. We were just talking about that too. It is a beautiful way to dig deep into your subconscious, past those deep-seated fears and conditionings to help you release and transmute all those things back into love. It's actually one of my favorite things to do. And understand too that, you know, with the Empress and the Emperor here, you're both learning your dynamic. You are learning that you are the creator of this transformation and that whatever you choose to focus on will give birth to a new beginning. He is also learning his place on how to stand up for himself and take action on what he wants to happen in his life, especially when it comes to taking leaps of faith and being that bridge between heaven and earth, and just having faith in the process when it comes to cooperative partnerships. So understand that that's what's happening right now. And if you want to get deeper into that, you can always book a personal reading, but that is beautiful, beautiful stuff right there. Okay. Yeah, it's intense, guys. I love regression work. It is my faves. Like, I love doing tarot, but regression, that's my jam, yo. I was telling Brooke, like, I thought that I would need, training or certainly knew how to do it, and I'm super fucking good at it. But I started doing it on myself a long time ago and started doing like a lot of past life regression, and then I started doing it for friends and family, and yeah, it's great release, guys. It's great release, but it's such a beautiful transmutation of those painful memories back into love, and allowing that source energy to come in and just heal that timeline. When you get to the point of entry of these things that are causing a lot of disruptive energy in your life, then it basically heals the timeline from that point on. So yeah, get to the root of the issue and you will see a huge shift in your timeline, I promise. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, guys. Beautiful. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Okay. So, all right, Kelly. So I really hope that helped, honey. Michelle, I have you up next. Michelle L. Okay. So we had Kara, Michelle. Okay. I got all the Michelles in the house, y'all. All right. So, got my beautiful soul sister, Michelle D. We have Robert on the board. We have Tina. All right. Let me check this one, Darcy, because I did not see yours on there, honey. Let me double check real quick. I don't know why we always have trouble with yours. Okay. Does anyone know who Guardian Movement is? I still don't know who that is. Okay, so we had Christina M, Kelly, Michelle, Guardian Movement, Christina G, Kara, Michelle D, Robert. Those are all the people that I have received for, okay? Check pending. That's Darcy. Okay. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, so Darcy, I'm putting that right next so I know. Okay, so after Michelle, then you are next, Darcy. Sorry about that, baby. Okay, all right. All right, dude. Should I do this? Did I? Okay, I was about to say. I have a strong urge to do informative seminars about twin flame journey for spiritual teachers, professional spiritual workers, and help others in spiritual journey. Should I do this? My non-for-profit. Okay, perfect. Let me just hydrate real quick. All right. So, as we know, tarot does not do yes or no, but what I can see is what will be the outcome if you do so. All right. So, Oh, that's Darcy. Hold on. I'm confused. I'm getting caught up, guys. Okay, we are on Michelle. So Michelle wants to know if she should do the informative seminars. Correct? Is that what you're asking? Michelle L. Guidance, just regular guidance. Okay. All right. Oh, gosh. Charlie, you're killing me here. All right. So, just regular guidance. Let's see. All right. All right, Spirit. What do we have for my beautiful sister? What can you give her for guidance? We have the Fool, the Empress. What was that? Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. So, Okay. They're splitting it up into different storylines, so I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to tell me here. Okay. I feel like this has to do with your twin flame, okay? Have you been in communication with him at all? No. Okay. Yeah. It's coming, girl. It's coming. Okay. So, listen. It's coming. I do feel that, listen, you have been, let me backtrack, okay? You have been on such a huge transformation journey, right? We have you being depicted as the Fool and the Empress right now. So what this tells me is that not only have you let go of your baggage, right? You done dropped your baggage off at baggage claim, you letting it go around and around, you ain't even worried about picking it up anymore, right? Like you are finally releasing the weight of this world that you used to put on yourself is what I'm hearing, okay? You are finally taking flight when it comes to your divine feminine energy is also what I'm hearing. When it comes to the Empress, it's like you're just receiving all this abundance and you're allowing this transformation. And I feel like that's another reason why you want to do these seminars, is to share this information with the world about the transformation that occurs when you meet your twin flame and the process that it takes to cross that threshold into a more beautiful and bountiful way of being with self, right? So I also feel that you're already, oh god, my ears are ringing. You are already so successful, girl. Like, I mean, the power that I'm feeling right now, like this empowerment phase that you're going through, it's so beautiful because you're literally using the remnants of the cords that you have cut, and like your half, and I've never even heard them describe it like this, the half of your cord that belongs to you, right? So if we think of the cords that are cut, right? So there is a cord between me and you, right? You cut it in the middle, you keep your half, I have. You are literally wrapping your half around you and keeping it protected, right? And you're allowing this to create a net for spirit to catch you, is what I'm seeing. It's actually really beautiful, okay? But there's all this bounty that is like, I almost feel like when you fall, you're going to fall into these bushes of like just beautiful roses and no thorns. No thorns are saying, like, it is not going to be painful. It is just pure bounty, love, transformation. You're going to see and smell this beautiful way of like experiencing a new reality for yourself. And it's really powerful what I'm seeing and feeling right now. And it's a totally different energy than what your divine masculine is going through, because he's got some serious decisions to make. But the transformation that is occurring for you, I mean, you have 2 major arcanas depicting you right now. So this tells you that you're going through this huge transformation, which is absolutely beautiful. And you're fully embracing yourself in that Empress energy. Now, when it comes to your divine masculine, there's the 7 of Swords and the King of Cups. So it's like almost he's immersed in his emotions right now. I feel like he's really going through kind of like this dark night of the soul. And with the 7 of Swords and in this deck, it's like this man hunkering low, and he's also wearing a mask. So he could be hiding a lot about his emotions and, you know, like really on guard when it comes to how he feels about things, because when he thinks about you and he's like tapping into your energy, so you might feel him every now and then, like he'll pop up and like you might feel this wave of emotion when it comes. This is tapping into your energy if you're wondering about that, okay? But it's because he's trying to guard off his feelings. It's like trying to push them down in a way, because it's this surge of emotion that hits him out of nowhere, and he's not really sure what to do with it. Oh, thank you, Sweet Pea. All right, I'll get you on the list and we'll get to you soon, okay? All right. Okay. So it's almost like he's having to guard his truth. And I think he might actually be in a relationship or was recently in a relationship. So it's like he's having to guard his emotions and his truth when it comes to how deeply he actually feels towards you. Now, we also have the 2 of Pentacles. He's married. Okay, well, that would make a lot of sense. Okay, well, and listen, and it happens. It happens with twin flame journey, and that's just a part of it. But regardless, okay, both of you need to make a clear decision, right? And once you get to this point of like juggling, like dropping one, right? The 2 of Pentacles can talk about juggling 2 people. So it's like juggling the connection and juggling the marriage too. Regardless if, you know, your twin flame comes around or not. Are you both happy in your marriage? And you have to really look at those things. Okay. Now, if you were in love with your husband, great. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying drop your marriage because, you know, you got a twin flame out there. I'm not saying that. But I really feel like he is not happy in his marriage. So I feel like he's got to kind of come to this decision where it's like making a clear decision of how he wants to move forward and the growth of this connection. And then the Knight of Swords comes in. So this is about, you know, fast movement towards, you know, before I say anything, what is he moving towards? The 8 of Pentacles. So it's like perfecting that trade. Okay. So the moon. Yeah, listen, okay. And he does feel financially unstable right now, but with the 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups, he knows what his wish and fulfillment is. And I really feel like he knows that's you, because that's why he's fighting off all this emotion. With the 8 of Pentacles being here and the moon, he's willing to follow this connection down the dark road, even if he don't know why, because he knows the sun is on the other side of that path. He might not understand where this is leading him, but his soul knows his happiness is with you. Communication style of moving forward, of making decisions and honoring those decisions, and also dealing with his emotions properly. And that's what he's going through right now. But you, on the other hand, like, girl, this is more about like an update on your divine masculine, because you vibing high, girlfriend. Like, high. With the Fool and the Empress, like, I can't say enough good things about this. You are absolutely in a beautiful place right now, and there is nothing, hey Nicole, there is nothing more beautiful than I can say about the energy I feel coming from you. So keep up the good work, okay? So I hope that helps you. But yeah, if that's what I'm seeing. That is exactly what I'm seeing. You are so welcome. All right. So Darcy is next, and then Christina G. Okay. So what is your question, my dear? My best friend Scorpio and husband Cancer have talked about divorce. Is there anything spirit teller? Okay. Does she know that I'm reading for her right now? I have to ask because, I mean, I'm kind of weary about reading about other people's shit if they don't know that I'm reading for them, like, just because of privacy things. If she is aware and she's okay with it, I'll be more than happy to pull some cards. Oh, she is here. Okay, perfect. All right. So, all right. And I'm writing for her. Okay. I just have to ask. Listen, there's some people. Ooh, I almost saw the tower. Okay. There are some people who have asked about their children and, that kind of thing, but they didn't know that they were asking. I was like, listen, I'm not tapping into your kids' love life. If they don't know that I'm doing it, I just can't. I respect everyone's privacy. So, all right. So, Darcy's best friend, who is a Scorpio and husband Cancer. I've talked about divorce. All right, Spirit. So let's give her best friend Laura some advice. Okay. Scorpio and Cancer. Mm. 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 Shit. I'm sorry. I'm nosy. Listen. I don't always know all the details, but what I'm getting, there's some player mentality going on in here. Okay. She's gonna write. All right. Yeah. It one of those. Okay. Listen, with the tower card being here, like, this is obviously something that has been going on. Yeah, this has been going on for quite a while, and she's been ignoring the signs, and so spirit is intervening now is what's happening. There's, and especially because the tower, definitely represents the home. It represents stability, and we have the Four of Wands here too. It's like coming in and knocking you on your ass in order to get you to wake up to the reality of the situation, because it's built on a faulty foundation. We do have the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Ace of Swords reversed, the Three of Pentacles. So there's a lot of third party situations going on here with the Queen of Swords. So it could have been Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. With the Eight of Swords, it's trapped. Knight of Wands, it's like coming in and out, player mentality, someone who will come in just as quickly or leave just as quickly as they can come in type shit. But the advice that they're giving her, okay, This is giving you a chance to build a more stable life for yourself. But the one thing that they want you to understand is you got to own your decision. Either, and I feel like you've been building up to this decision for a while, which I totally understand. Like, you don't want to let go of something that you're like invested in, and especially when you're married and you feel like you were going to build a life with this person, only to come to realize that there is infidelity, or there's a lack of trust and respect there. It's hard to give up on that. But with that being said, you're not giving up on your relationship. You're releasing for yourself from something that is toxic for you, right? And so thank you, Colby. But with the Hermit card, there's a lot of healing that needs to take place. There's a lot of reflection that needs to take place, especially when it comes to making your final decision about this relationship. But you need to listen to your inner wisdom, honey. Your soul already knows the answer. You have to do what is best for you at this time, and understand that, if it's coming to the point that the tower is bringing everything down, it can literally feel like the world is crumbling around you. Like, everything you once thought was your perfect image of a relationship, to realize that it was something you built in your head. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know he is. I know he is, because this reminds me of my oh God. It reminds me, everything that I'm seeing and feeling right now reminds me of my past marriage. That is exactly what it feels like. And it's like they build you up to make you feel like you're on top of the world, only to tear you down. And it's like they make you almost question reality, because they're so slick with their words, right? Honestly, I am seeing a female air sign. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. I am seeing, and I really don't feel like her heart's in this either. She's obviously been in a lot of, like, she's very guarded about her heart. She wants love, but she's very cold and bitter. And that's probably, and I almost feel like she knows that he's like in a committed relationship, but honestly doesn't give a fuck, because it's easier for her. It's easier for her not to get caught up in someone who's already taken, if you see what I'm saying. Um, Time will tell, they're saying. Time will tell. And it doesn't matter, because in the grand scheme of things, the details, if you go around digging for information, and this is one thing that I learned, when your soul knows that it's time to leave a situation, you need to leave regardless if you have all the details or not. Okay. If you are one of those people, like I used to be, that need A, B, and C for it to equal D, right? You don't always need that middle, you don't need that last bit of information if you already feel that this is going on. If you already have A and C, the final destination is a divorce, you know what I'm saying? You don't need the details of what's going on in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I almost feel like it will cause even more heartbreak if you go looking for this information, because regardless, this situation is not serving you, and it's causing heartbreak, you staying in it. So, I'm a private investigator. Well, listen, if you can afford a private investigator to catch his ass so you can get what you need out of the divorce, do it. I left with absolutely nothing. And listen, not everyone's going to do like I did, but I needed to get the fuck out, because he was sucking the life out of me. So, oh, you are one. Well, girl, then you already got all the tools. I'm just saying, listen. Sometimes some of them are a lot better at covering up their tracks. So, I mean, but how dumb are you to cheat on a private investigator? You are asking to get caught. So listen, karma's karma, you know what I'm saying? But Okay. All right. So, hey, Christian. But listen, either way, you need to make a clear decision on. I'm not going to get all wrapped up in that because I'll go all fucking night, guys. But there is a lot of introspection that needs to be done on a spiritual level, and this is what I'm talking about. Okay, this situation is coming in to clear the slate for you to build a more solid foundation for yourself, to do the introspection of why, like, are you allowing these people in your life? Are you ignoring red a piece of situation so you don't feel lonely, or whatever the case may be, whatever it is. There's a lot of healing and reflecting and going within that needs to happen so that you can make a clear decision, honor that decision, and so that you can listen to your intuition and make a clear decision on what is going to serve you best at this time, because you already know, you know what needs to be done. Okay, so because listen, honey, it's one of those things where when men do these kind of things, it's usually because and listen, I'm not making excuses, because whether or not what the reasoning behind it is, it's not right. I'm not, making act in these ways, whether it be lying, whether it be cheating, whether it be stealing. They are lost. They are broken. They they have a lot of healing and reflecting to do for themselves, and they end up using other people to fill a void. And a lot of us end up going through this. We just all do it in different ways. And sometimes men can have this very unhealthy masculinity and end up using drugs, women, or, just material things in order to make them feel strong and secure. But reality, they feel vulnerable. Their inner child is like screaming to be heard or loved and nurtured, and yet they use these things to kind of build themselves back up. It's a very sick cycle. So again, and this is why I just left. I chose to forgive, because listen, I went through the exact same thing, and I just told Brooke the same thing. I can't even be mad because he created this Phoenix rising. I am the best I've ever been in my life because I finally said no more. I am breaking the karmic cycle. It ends right now. This is never happening again. And I will rise up. I will be the best version of myself. And I will never allow myself to ignore the red flags again. And I am okay being in my own energy, because this is me. I will never question my truth or my reality ever again. So do what you have to do in order to heal. Understand that it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with him. And you go do the healing work, because you are on a journey of healing, of, to do that. Okay, honey? So if you need more clarification on that, you can always get a private reading. But, I completely empathize with you on this situation. And I really hope you get the clarity and closure that you need. Okay? Sending you so much love. So much love. Okay? Okay. Hey, Nelson, you're so welcome. All right. So, Christina G, what is going on? Oh, you know it, Nelson. I'm a badass. Okay. What is happening? Mm-mm. All right, Nicole, I'll check that. All right, baby. Give me 1 second. All right. So, all right, Nicole. Oh, wait, okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. All right. So I have Nicole and Christian on the board, and then I'm cutting it off there. So no more tonight. All right. So, okay. Christina wants to know about her and her twin flame. All right. What is going on with Chris G and her twin flame? And listen, if anyone else wants love readings, y'all need to go ahead and get caught up with us for the Friday session with Danny and Brooke, okay? We will be going live this Friday, September 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this channel, and it's $60. But you get 3 different mini readings from each of us, okay? So we will be giving different aspects of your love situations. If you are interested in getting on that and getting ahead of the game, you can email me, let me know that that is what your payment is for, and we will get you on the books for Friday night, okay? But it is going to be specifically dedicated to love if anyone's interested in getting on that, because that is going to, sweetie, thank you for checking on that. All right. Sorry, guys. All right. Christina G, twin flame. Christina G, what is she feeling towards her divine masculine right now? I'm going to do a little mini love spread right now. Okay. And what is her DM feeling towards her? Okay. Oh, okay. What's going on behind the scenes, Spirit? What is going on behind the scenes? Tell me what you doing. All right. Okay. So both of you are learning that you deserve love, okay? The emotions could be really heightened right now, so this is definitely worth the wait. Obviously, the twin flame dynamic can be quite a long one, but you are learning, both of you, what Spirit is doing behind the scenes is teaching you both about the forgiving and learning aspects. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, which is also kind of traction card came out on his side, which is like stopping and smelling the roses, right? So you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So it's about being more in the present moment, understanding that, you know, he probably wasn't the most compassionate or empathetic when it came to the emotions. I feel like, especially when you were probably more in the chasing energy, like begging and pleading, like, please don't go. You know what I'm saying? He's just like, oh, where he's really wanting to fully embrace and just be more in tune with what you're experiencing together, okay? I feel like he almost misses your scent. Are you in contact with him right now? I'm getting something about scent. Yeah. Woo. Ooh, no? Okay. He's smelling you, girl. He's smelling your scent. I can hear it. Like, the way that he's bringing me that attention to the smelling of the roses, okay? Like, he's smelling you, okay? Hey, Tina. Yeah, I got you, Tina. I got you on the list. You're there, but I'm gonna speed this up, okay? So we got the King of Wands that you know, is coming out on his side. So he's definitely feeling very passionate and very driven towards you. Yeah, because with your side, we have the honeymoon. So, you know, you're just living in love right now. With the Empress card coming out, you're definitely like fully embodying your Empress energy, your divine feminine energy, and sharing the love that you have with the universe, like gratitude, okay? And with the Six of Wands, this is a very successful way to go about it. I feel like you do want some alone time with him just to be able to talk, like to clear things up. But either way, like, with you moving into your Empress energy and moving into that Queen of Cups, right? Like, you're so free that you're stepping on the backs of the sea turtles, and it's like you're floating between the physical and the emotional realms. So let your heart be light at this time. um, I almost feel like, are y'all visiting each other on a 5D? Almost feel like even if you're not right now, there could be some 5D visits that are coming up. Because listen, sometimes my premonitions can come a little beforehand, but they're telling me this, so I have to say it. But I feel like yeah, okay, so they're already happening. And this is what they're telling you. Like, okay, so the fact that you're visiting on a 5D level, he's catching your scent in this 5D. And it's almost reminding him of that passion you shared. The moon card is coming out, but it's also reminding you that you have this Empress energy. You are the creator of new chapters in your life, and that no matter what, when you realize that you can rise above all these trialing times, that you can share this love with each other in the 5D, right? And he's catching your scent, and it's reminding him of that passion. So what else do we need to know? The Seven of Swords. Yeah, he's like in self-preservation mode right now. He's trying to guard his truth of how he really feels and what he's experiencing. I'm also hearing that it's easier for him to stay silent because I feel like he's communicating with you when it comes to what he actually experiences, because he's experiencing a lot right now. High Priestess, yeah, he's fully open, dude. He's opening up, and so he can't. He's feeling a lot of burden by this right now too, and it's keeping him in limbo. But it's also, I feel that he's just being patient. Because he doesn't have all the answers he needs yet to be able to step forward to you. So it's almost easier for him to stay silent at this time, because he doesn't, he's, I'm hearing, I feel crazy for the things that I'm experiencing right now. Yeah. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. He's having a really hard time. Like, a part of him wants to come forward, and that's why he's coming out as this, because he's feeling very passionate towards you. But he's like, that part of him that's in self-preservation mode, that mask that he's wearing about his feelings towards you, it's like putting him at a halt. But he's saying, deep down, okay, deep down, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is deep as the ocean. So that he cares about you and that he's feeling this too, but only time will tell. Okay. And this is, the more that you resonate with your heart space and know the truth of the situation, and that this love is there regardless, and just keep connecting to him on a 5D level. Keep going through your process and realize that you do not have to be the chaser. You do not have to beg and plead. You just need to be in that loving, beautiful energy, that you are already successful in this connection. But he's definitely experiencing a lot of stuff, and especially reminders of you that reminds him of this passion he shared with you. He's having a really hard time, like, trying to understand what exactly he's experiencing with you without you physically being there. Like, how can I see her? Why is her name always popping up? Why are all these reminders? How can I smell her? How can I feel her in the bed next to me? Like, I mean, he's actually like feeling you curl up to him. Okay, so I don't know if you're experiencing that too, but this is what I'm hearing from your divine masculine. So understand, like, he's fully experiencing things right now. The more you vibrate at a higher frequency and feel successful in this connection, the more he is going to experience and the more he's going to want to come back and start to communicate. But at this time right now, that's why he is like preferring to, because he's still trying to wrap his head around all of this. Okay, so yeah, girl, it is intense. I feel it. It's very serious. It's very serious. So I hope that gives you some confirmation. Yeah, you're still ahead. We got a few. We're moving on to Kara. Then we have Michelle, Robert, Tina, and then you, Sweet Pea. Then we have Christian and Nicole, and we're calling it quits. All right, so Kara, I'm trying to speed it up a little bit. Hi, Destiny. How are you? You're so welcome, honey. And listen, to Sweet Pea, yeah, if you have to go, you can always email me. Because I know sometimes it's hard to stay through the whole video. If you need to leave, I have you on the list. Just email me at whispersofgrace1016 and let me know your screen name and I'll do it for you, okay? Okay, perfect. I just like to let everyone know. I'm good, girl, vibing high as usual. All right. Kara, what advice does Spirit have for me on where to direct my focus, time, and energy? All right. All right, Spirit. What do we have from my beautiful soul sister, Kara? Power of prayer. Girl. You've been praying? Have you been talking to them enough? Are you taking enough time out for your spirit guides? They calling you out? Especially, and listen, and I know a lot of the health issues you've been going through, okay? And sometimes they got to knock us on our ass because we stay so busy. I had to call, like, sometimes we get so busy with life that we forget to tune in. We forget to tap in and talk to our spirit guides and be like, yo, thank you. I feel you. Yeah, they totally calling you out. No more complaining. Okay? And that's why they compelled me to put those affirmations on your post the other day too, okay? Because God is your source. He is always with you, my beautiful Kara, okay? He is always with you. You are not a victim. And they're giving you the time and space to start to tune in more, okay? Because they do. They call us out, yo. All right. So give this situation to God for uplifting and healing and be open to miracles. Heaven's resources are awaiting your prayers. So be sure to act upon divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. Okay. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power. By affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. This is, oh no, okay. Are we good? Are we good? Can you hear me? Can you see me good? Okay. Sorry, my internet is not that great, y'all. So I'll read that one more time, okay? Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and for increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. And that is exactly why they told me to put those affirmations on your post the other day, because this is all about self-love. self-acceptance, and realizing that God is with you. God is healing you at this very moment, okay? God is taking this burden that you have been putting on yourself, trying to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, saying I'm responsible for everyone and everything, and I forget to take time out for myself, right? And I wonder why my partnerships are suffering, right? My partnerships with spirit, my partnerships with self, why I feel in pain all the damn time, because I'm not giving myself the time I need to recuperate when my energy levels are low, right? So start taking better care of yourself, baby. That's what they want you to do. They're telling you that you deserve to take that time for yourself and love on self, love on your connection with God, and that God that's within, as above, so below, right? Yeah. Yeah, and that's what they do. When you put all this weight on your shoulders and you are constantly go, 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 they will literally make you so sick that you have to stop. That you have to stop. You can't move forward. And then we get so sick that we start feeling bad for ourselves, and then we don't tune in. But that's the perfect time to tune in, right? To see all the things that we have to be grateful for. Because even if we are hurting and we're feeling sick to our stomach, we're still alive. Right? We still have our family. We have the roof over our heads. We have the clothes on our backs. We've got food in our bellies. We got tribe lifting us up every day. There's a lot to be grateful for. So that's what they want you to move back into. Move back into gratitude, quit complaining, and understand that by positive affirmation, power of prayer, and faith and God, you will succeed, okay? I hope that helps you, because they checking your ass hard, girl. All right, Michelle Park, my lovely soul sister. All right, and then Robert is next, then Tina, then Sweet Pea, Christian Nicole. We still got a few on the list. I love you, girl. I love you. All right, you are so welcome. All right, Michelle. All right, had unexpected communication with Twin Flame yesterday, and just curious what the energy between us now. Took an unexpected but good turn, and I'm curious if there has been a shift. What? Girl, can I just say real quick, I am loving all of this communication with the Twin Flames. Gives me hope, guys. Gives me hope. Come on. That line of communication is open, boy. I'm just saying. You know it's open. I tell him all the time. He knows. He knows what's up. All right. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of us are. A lot of us are gaining in all that fun stuff. Ooh, goodness gracious. Okay. Calm it down. Calm it down. Simple answers. Okay. So, all right. Michelle would like to know if there is a shift since her recent communication. I'm like talking into it like it's a microphone, y'all. Okay. Michelle would like to know if if there is a shift between her and her twin flame since the recent communication. Can you please tell me how Michelle is feeling? Oop, oop, oop. Okay. All right. And how is he feeling towards this? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I see the heart-to-heart conversations on the bottom. You deserve love and free yourself. Okay, true love. There's one more. Past life relationship. So I think he knows you're worth waiting for, and that this connection was worth waiting for. He definitely knows that there's some sort of like past connection here. There's no other way to explain it. I definitely feel like he is understanding that there is a deeper love here than what he is used to. Okay. And the conversation, this could be stuff that you might have opened up to that you had with him. Now on your side, we have separation and passion. So I feel like you're kind of understanding that with the separation, yeah, and it's not even about, like being together on that level, but it's like just understanding that by, having these heart to heart conversations where you can just be friendly and, allow things to unfold in a more natural way instead of trying to control the situation, right? That he can feel more comfortable opening up to you, and it almost reminds him like we've done this before, almost like a deja vu type of thing, like I've known you before, that soul recognition type shit, you know what I'm saying? But with the separation, you're understanding in order to bring more passion into this connection, and so just allow yourself to be free, go with the flow, allow things to unfold naturally. We've talked about this before. So one of the things that he's learning right now is, he's still looking for red flags. I feel like he's kind of testing the waters right now. Okay. And, you know, especially with the release your ex, like there's still things from his past relationships that he's almost kind of comparing it to, and he's looking for the red flags, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to figure out what you know where the difference is what I'm hearing. Okay. Like he's trying to figure out if this is going to be a repeat of the past or if this is actually different. Okay. And it's because you're choosing to show up differently that he's understanding the difference in the connection, right? Like this isn't going to be a repeat of what happened last time. This is different, and he doesn't have to feel like it's going to be chaotic or there's going to be a lot of despair if you or him to choose to walk away, you know what I'm saying? But we have the Eight of Wands, the World, the Seven of Wands, the Chariot, and the Knight of Cups. So listen, and a lot of this energy that I'm picking up from him is definitely some of that lower vibrational energy that we've been talking about from coming together, okay? But overall, with the Eight of Wands and the World card, it definitely talks about this fast movement forward, that communication coming through that's making you realize that everything's coming full circle, but you need to defend this connection from these darker forces on both sides, okay? With the Chariot being here, it's like letting spirit take the lead on this, but also having enough control over yourself to not let things get out of hand, right? And then the Knight of Cups, he's gonna come back with this offer. He is. I fully believe that, because with the Three of Wands, he's making a decision. He's just waiting for the right time. Okay. He's receiving a lot of information. But again, he's putting a lot of weight on his shoulders trying to make this decision. And when it comes to, his past relationships, and the past hurts. He's definitely trying to figure out if the past is going to repeat itself or not. Okay, so once you stand in your own power and continue to vibe high like you do, girl, because I know you. All right. He's going to realize that this isn't the same as it was before, right? So then we have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. Go with the flow there, okay? All right. Hey, how are you? Yes, doing great, doing great. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So again, just keep it light, keep it playful, go with the flow, defend this connection from those darker energies, protect what is rightfully yours. And, you know, if any of these lower vibrational energies try to come in and disrupt the flow, just transmute them right back into love. You know what I'm saying? So open up to the possibilities. Know that this offer is coming in. He's thinking about it. And once we can get to that point of defending what is ours from those darker energies, and not have to fight about it, then fight each other about it. We're fighting the darker energies, not each other. Then we can move forward together and that offer can come in that you're looking for. Okay. So hope that helps, girl. Hope that helps. Yes, exactly. So yeah, just keep those lines of communication open and sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Just love each other. Okay, that's all you got to do. All right. So Robert is next. Then we have Tina and Sweet Pea. All right, Robert, what can I do for you? Is Robert still? Yeah, there we go. Since I started up work, is anyone new coming in to share what I'm doing? All right, Robert. Let's see what we got for you, honey. All right, Spirit. You got some new love for my friend Robert? What is going on? Tell me the deeds. All right, we got you deserve love and free yourself. You are lovable. It's time to take back control over your life. Okay. So I feel like first, Robert, you know, and I know on some aspect you do. Okay. Bye, honey. No, you were good, my dear. You were good. Okay. So listen, there is someone coming in. Okay. But you first have to understand that you are such a magical being. You are not meant to be tied down, Robert. Okay? You are meant to be free. Don't try to bind yourself to anyone or anything that is going to cause a disruption in your emotions like they did in the past. You know what I'm saying? Keep your intentions pure, and it's focused on keeping yourself free and free to express, free to love, free to be connected and sharing that love with everyone around you, right? Like you do. Trust this situation is calling for you to have faith. So listen, keep it ready with that arrow though. And she's coming in, but the divine masculine, wait, hold up. Just hold up. You know, so there's an aspect of self that might just not be ready at this given moment. Worth waiting for is telling you, divine timing is at work in your love life. There is someone coming, but it's going to be worth the wait, okay? So let's see. Can we get a sign? Can we get a storyline? Give me something good. All right. So 3 of Wands. Okay. We got the Queen of Swords, could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But I do feel, I feel like this is more of their storyline, okay? They're kind of going through a transformation themselves, okay? With the Three of Wands being here with this Queen of Swords and Six of Swords, they're definitely in their head type of people. Okay. Now with the Three of Wands, I feel like they're making a new decision. Okay. All right. Yeah. So they're definitely making a decision to start moving forward. We have the Hangman in reverse. So they're making some really big changes in their life at this point. And, you know, they're kind of preparing themselves for you. And that's why they're saying it's worth waiting for, Robert. With the Three of Wands, this is about divine timing as well. It's like seeing the horizon. It's like looking forward to the future, but still being in this present moment and being patient with the process. With the Queen of Swords, they could be kind of blocked within their heart space right now because they're still a little bitter. They could be going through a divorce right now or some form of separation from a long-term relationship. And so their heart is still kind of closed off to anyone new at this time. With the Six of Wands, you know, they're making the necessary choices to leave these situations, especially with maybe this is what they're going through. Maybe this is their storyline. Okay, if the storyline that I was saying earlier don't make sense to you, this is what this is their storyline. Okay. But the emotions are very rapid right now. And so they're making some necessary choices in order to gain more peace and clarity in their life by letting spirit guide them to you. Okay. Now we also do have the Four of Wands here too. So this is going to be someone that you can build a stable foundation with, someone that you can really come into union with, and it's going to be worth the wait. They are coming. It's just going to take a little bit of time because they're going through some very significant changes right now. The contract between you two, and spirit is trying to bring you both closer. There are some things that need to happen in the 3D first before you can come together. Okay. I hope that makes sense. But just trust, and Cupid already got them picked out for you. But we do have true love and past life relationship, calling in your soulmate. So just keep calling them in. Let them know when the time is right, that door will be open. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So just keep doing your thing, honey, but they coming. They're coming, and it will be stable. It will be stable when it comes together, but that's what spirit's trying to do. They're trying to line everything up for you, okay? So I hope right. Tina, what is going on, my dear? You're welcome. You know I got you. Tina, are you in the house, honey? Okay. So if Tina is not in here, we'll move on to Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea is next. And then we have Christian and Nicole. Yes, Sweet Pea, what do you have for me, honey? What was your question? You wanted love life? Just remind me, because it's been a long day. Oh, you're good. And I just want to remind everyone too, if, you know, depending on who is in the chat, if you are looking for like good love advice, we have a good collaboration going on this Friday, September 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this channel with my soul bro, Danny G from Northern Comfort Tarot, and Brooke from Empress of Duality. We are going to be doing mini readings, but you will get 3 different versions of mini readings on your $60. We're trying to give everyone enough heads up on it, but it is going to it's going to give you different aspects of your love life as well, emotional, physical, and spiritual. All right. So Miss Sweet Pea says, my Virgo ex broke up with me last night after a really bad argument. I said and did some things out of anger, and he got hurt and left. I want to know if he will be able to move past this and get back together. Yeah. So there's a couple things that I'm picking up right off the bat. First, you need to forgive yourself. Okay. You need to forgive yourself and really ask yourself, like, why that reaction, right? Like, sometimes we get triggered so bad that we do end up saying things out of, animosity, pain, anger, those types of things. But we really need to, in those moments where we're getting triggered, it's just like, breathe into it. Because those triggers are always there for a reason, you know what I'm saying? But we have to be able to check ourselves so we make sure that it doesn't happen again, because we are responsible for our own actions and we have to take accountability, right? So let's see, what does Sweet Pea, the honeymoon card keeps wanting to come out. So they're bringing me to the holiday time. It says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So it might not be like, depending, but I do feel like, as far as the timeline right now, you should be able to enjoy your time together by the time the holidays come around. So, shit, that could be later. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. We got all the holidays coming up. But we have unrequited love coming up and romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. But with unrequited love here too, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, what I'm getting from that, the way that the dynamic is with the anger and animosity involved will not help this relationship last, is what I'm hearing. It's really important that you check your emotions and check the reaction. We need to be able to respond instead of react, right? Because no matter what, like, listen, I don't care if someone has like some weird ass shit they're projecting onto me. Like, you got to be able to keep it cool. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's your shit, not mine. That's your truth, not mine. Okay? And understand, all right, Tina, I'll get to you in just a second, honey. Okay? But you also have to understand that your reaction is it's one of those things where if you want this to work, there has to be a healthier dynamic. I don't know the dynamic between y'all, and I'll pull some cards on his end, but as far as your your reaction to whatever, if you want to, yeah, because we even have this could be the one. I just feel like if you're carrying any baggage into the relationship that's causing these kind of reactions where you feel that you need to have that kind of response when you get upset, then that's kind of where you need to check yourself if you want to get back to this honeymoon phase and enjoy your time together by the holiday seasons, especially when it comes to Thanksgiving and Christmas. Okay, so all right. There could be some codependency issues. Someone could feel like they're not being completely honest, whether that's on your side or theirs. Okay. But we had the deception card and codependency come out. So it's like you can't put anyone above yourself and vice versa. Like, no one is above nor below you, and you have to have people that are your equal, right? So understand too that, you know, if you want a healthy partnership, you're both going to have to work on that on an individual level and as a couple. Okay. So let's see how he's feeling right now. How is her partner, Virgo, feeling towards this connection after the fight? Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So I feel like he's just trying to understand, like, you know, and again, it's that trust issues that I was talking about. And, you know, I feel like it's kind of one of those things where he's kind of feeling like now is just not the time, because there's a lot of processing that needs to happen of what happened and transpired last night. But again, this is the timeline of right now. It might change in a few days, but this is what's kind of going on at this moment in time, where, you know, listen, and I can feel your energy in this card where it's like, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean those words that I had said. Yeah, the deception card keeps coming out too. So, you know, someone's wearing a false mask in this relationship. So it could be like not dealing with the emotions properly, or, you know, maybe you feel like either you or him is not being honest about a situation, okay? Because in this card, it's like the mask are being removed, and you might feel like he's trying to protect somebody. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably why you said some crazy ass shit last night. I'm just saying. Like, why are you protecting them? And then there's trust issues involved. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. So, and listen, and you know, and that's where a lot of people, okay, so if he's still feeling pain from his past relationship, you know, you have to understand everyone goes through the grieving process in their own time. But that's why we really need to deal with our shit before we get into relationships in the first place. If we get into a relationship with someone that we know has baggage, then that baggage is going to come spilling out sooner or later, and we can't get mad at them for when it does, because we were fully aware of that shit when we got in the relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? We don't always understand that when we do it, but with awareness and forgiveness, we can understand from a deeper perspective, right? He is hurt. His inner child wants comfort, security, and wants to be understood at this time. And, you know, maybe that's where maybe you're feeling like he still got feelings for his ex, but it's not really like feeling like that. It's that he is still feeling hurt and vulnerable from that past relationship. And now, listen, and a lot of us are going through this, where a lot of those old things are coming up to the surface to be transmuted. So instead of berating him for that, it's kind of like, okay, well, let's work through this together. What are you feeling? Right? I'm here to support you through this transition. What are you feeling? How does it make you feel that she did this to you? How do you feel about yourself in this situation that you allowed it to go on for so long? Does it affect your self-worth? Does it affect our relationship? How do you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many questions that can be asked in order to help them through it, because a lot of men don't really like, the masculine energies do not know how to like process emotion, because they're conditioned to be tough and strong, and you don't show emotion. You know what I'm saying? You stuff that shit down. But right? So we need to like help encourage healthy masculinity. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to talk about your emotions. It's okay to feel. That's what's going to promote healthy masculinity and healthy relationships, right? Doesn't mean that we need to be overly emotional and crying every day, because that means our soul is in turmoil. But it's okay to cry and let it out when you are feeling like this pressure is building on your heart. So just understand that, okay? But if you want them to come back in, you got to understand that the divine timing is at play, and it will come back when it's time. But you got to call them back in with loving, nurturing energy. There's also a lot of reflection at this time. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that everything will work out for the best. Okay? Yeah, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So he's obviously got a lot of resentment to let go of, and maybe you do too because of your reaction. I mean, you wouldn't have had that reaction if there wasn't some resentment for him still feeling that way about his ex. But it's about not letting our emotions like distort and run our life, but allowing us to naturally and easily process the emotions we're feeling too. And listen, again, deep within your heart, you will feel my love. My love for you is deep as the ocean. He loves you, girl. He loves you. And trust, again, there's a lot around trust here. It's about learning to trust each other on that deeper level. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And nurture those bonds of friendship. He needs a friend right now. You know what I'm saying? He don't need a mother. He don't need the wifey. He needs the friend. He needs the friend first. Okay? So remember to be the friend first, and you will help develop that trust back. Okay? So I hope that helps you, honey. All right, Miss Tina. Miss Tina, what did she say? All right, love reading. You're so welcome, honey. Yeah. And if you need more information, like I tell everyone, if you, because these are mini readings, if you need more information, you can always get a private reading. I tap more into, like, you know, what's going on your side, what's going on theirs, and what spirit's doing behind the scenes to help the relationship. But I would definitely a few days and let the energy kind of settle before, if that is something you wanted to do, let the energy settle and the timeline shift a little bit so that we can see what's going on behind the scenes there too. Okay. All right. So Miss Tina, what we got going on? Boo thing? Very soon, they said. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay? So what you asking for, girl? What you asking for? Let's see. Okay? So I feel like you have definitely been a Taurus. You've been asking for a Taurus? Taurus the lovers now. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay? So, let's see. Yeah. Give the relationship a chance. Work on your partnership and attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay? Stay optimistic about your love life as well, especially when the offer comes in. Because I do feel like there's someone coming in, okay? So it might take some work. We got the Queen of Cups coming out, all right? So keeping your heart open and free. The Knight of Swords, there's going to be communication, fast communication coming in. Four of Wands. Stability, union, what we got going on? Death card, 10 of Wands. All right. So it looks like there's been a big transformation And, if this is someone that you have been dealing with, which if you asking about a Taurus, I'm assuming this is someone you have already met. Okay. So the death card definitely talks about this transformation, the phoenix rising from the ashes, the death of the old and the birth of the new. With the Ten of Wands, there could have been a lot of pressure on one or both of you, okay? Trying to carry the weight of the world and all these responsibilities on your shoulders, that it was hard for you to actually enjoy the relationship. And again, one or both. But what I'm seeing is with the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Wands, listen, you looking right at this communication coming in towards union. Okay. So they're telling you it's coming in, but you need to give your relationship a chance. Stay optimistic. Understand that it is coming, but do not keep like a strict timeline. Like, I can't say that it's going to happen in 3 days or even a week from now or whatever. Like, timeline doesn't matter. The more we stay free and flowing and just enjoying our present day moment, the more the universe can work in our favor. Okay. Now, with the Nine of Swords being reversed here, it's like putting a stop to the overthinking. The Hierophant is here too, so that definitely represents the Taurus. The Queen of Wands, okay? The King of Swords. So, yeah, Nine of Wands. So this person could have, been coming in and out of your life a lot. This is probably with the Lovers card. I get it. The Ten of Pentacles. So listen, it is going to come to union at some point, but you also have to understand he's got to open up with his communication. Both of you need to quit your overthinking. When it comes to the Queen of Wands, you definitely need to stand in your power. Realize you've got it all going on, boo thing. Okay, keep your heart open. Feel that seductive, passionate quality that surrounds you and enjoy that shit. You know what I'm saying? Understand that you have everything you need to create a solid foundation for this relationship. Quit putting so much pressure on him. Okay, I'm hearing that clearly too. This is probably something that neither one of you have experienced before, especially with the Lovers card. That's a deep, deep soul connection. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the Four of Wands being involved too. It is. It talks about, a solid commitment, like feeling home, right? And it's like actually releasing expectation enough to give your relationship a chance. Okay. So it's, if you're not putting the pressure on him, maybe he's putting the pressure on him, but someone's putting a lot of pressure. That's all I'm saying. Okay. And it's also one of those things that both of you need to clearly decide what is it that you're actually looking for. When I see the very soon card and clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, it's like making a checklist, but leaving out the details. It's not, oh, they gotta be this tall, this hair color, this age, with an MBA and this college degree and make this amount of money and drive this kind of car. I don't know where all that's coming from anyway. Because listen, Taurus be like that. Taurus can be kind of superficial at times. But it's one of those things where, you got to think about it on a more energetic aspect too. It's like, I want someone loyal. I want someone who's confident. I want someone who is a hard worker. And yeah, okay. And listen, it's one of those things too where, if you feel like you're not getting the reciprocity that you need, then, give them that time and that space. It doesn't mean you don't love them, but sometimes you need some space to figure out what you're missing. You know what I'm saying? Because Taurus be stubborn as fuck. Okay? You're talking to a Taurus with a whole lot of Aries, so I get it. We will butt our heads against that wall until our skull bleeds before we get the message. Okay. We like to learn the lesson 2 times, double tag. Like you got to pound it into us for us to understand. And it's not till we come through this awakening process and come to our own conclusion that we're like, oh, that's what they were trying to say. Like, we're bad, guys. We're bad, okay? We're good people. We are loyal, okay? We are loving. We are loving. We are nurturing. We're very hard workers. Like, Taurus are really good fucking people, but we can be very stubborn and kind of like, we look past a lot of things, right? Not everything is super clear to a Taurus. I'm just saying. So, but he could be the one going through this transformation, because it sounds like that you have already gone through this. We do that too, where we feel like we have to be perfect, where we have to be the sole provider. We have to be, everything that this world wants and needs. And we end up putting so much pressure on ourselves that, thanks, Rebecca. But it is one of those things where we put so much pressure on ourselves to be perfect that we don't even realize that there are people in our lives that already think we are. You know what I'm saying? That love us just the way that we are. And oh yeah, absolutely. There is hey girl. There seems to be I feel like there's quite a bit of mirroring. Okay. And especially with the Lovers and the Four of Wands, every relationship that we have is a reflection of us. Every relationship that we accept into our life at, every stage of our life is a reflection of us. We would not allow these things into our lives if we did not see some aspect that resonates with self. You see what I'm saying? So it could be you or both or him, whatever, but someone or both of you are definitely going through a major transformation of like not putting so much burden on yourself to be the perfect person and just allowing yourself to be who you are so that you can just be and allow the relationship to unfold and be in the present moment, smell the dang flowers and enjoy your time together instead of, feeling like it has to be a certain way in order for it to work. So let's pull some Lovers Oracle. Girl. Well, that would definitely make sense with the Lovers and the Four of Wands if you want the good and the bad. Mm-hmm. Okay, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Okay. Yeah, they coming back. All right. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. You are connected. You are super connected. Okay. And you are definitely reflecting each other. You need to give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And the new beginning will come. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your day. So, there are a lot of deeper feelings that are being expressed, but you're super connected and there's a huge transformation occurring. So just enjoy the connection that you have, whether it be in the physical or in the 5D, and stay optimistic and, make it clear to the universe that when they come back, this is what you want to experience, and this is what you hope you can be together. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So I hope that helps you, honey. All right, Christian, my lovely boo thing, my best friend. What is going on? Charlie's having doggy dreams, guys. Is Christian you still in here? I don't even know where my phone is. Will she hop in? She hop out? Let's see. Good night, Robert. Awesome. Love you too. All right. Well, since she's my best friend, I will email her that later because I don't see her in the chat. So, all right. Nicole, are you in the house? I know this was a little bit long one. All right. What is coming in for my Nicole? What is coming in for my Nicole? I don't know why I just assume that you want to know about love too. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others, Nicole. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Y'all gotta calm it down. Okay. Are we really taking all of these? Okay. They got a whole storyline for you, girl. All right. Okay. So first off, we have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Forgiving and learning, and then the wedding card. So whether this be, prior commitments, I'm feeling like committed relationships, engagements, those kind of things. It's like forgiving and learning more about your past and patterns within your relationships. Maybe you need to ask for some advice from people who have seen you go through more of these traumatic experiences and be like, did you see things that I wasn't aware of? Or, was there something that I should have seen that I was missing? Those kind of things. Maybe you need to reach out to more of our tribe members and, gain support from people who understand what it's like to be on a spiritual journey coming out of the 3D relationships, those kind of things. But it could also be, forgiving relationships from your childhood that you witnessed of people staying in relationships that weren't necessarily loving. You know what I'm saying? So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. But I do feel like this is definitely around men that have commitment issues, okay? So definitely do some reflection on the past, okay? But what I do see coming in, especially when you start to focus on these things and releasing those energies, we have new love, soulmate, and heart-to-heart conversations. So what this is telling me, you got a soulmate coming in for you, Nicole, that you're going to strike up these conversations. And, I will say that there could definitely be a lot of passion, like a lot of physical attraction. This is probably going to be someone that, comes in. Okay, this is probably going to be someone that comes in where you're really not sure about their intentions, okay? Because they are carrying the rose, but they got a lot of armor on. But make sure you're not carrying this baggage into this new relationship, and that's why they brought that up first, okay? Now, there could be a lot of physical attraction with the soulmate card. There's a lot of kiss and touching and all that kind of fun stuff. Yes, this is your soulmate. But when it comes to heart-to-heart conversations, this might be someone that has a hard time communicating, where the female in this picture is all about it. Like, oh, I want to discuss every little thing I'm feeling for you right now. And he's like, so he might have some hard time, opening up about what he's feeling for you. But regardless, he is still holding your hands, okay? He's still wrapping his arms around you. And there's a lot of good feels here. I'm just seeing that when it comes to the deeper conversations, you might have a hard time opening up about what it really is to to fully express himself. Okay, so now whether the stuff from your past is you or him, but I'm definitely feeling like there's some things that need to be worked out first. Yeah, and it could be more on his end. We have the King of Pentacles, so he could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or we do have a lot of pain that needs to be dealt with and reflected on so that he can come to his own truth. He could also have been a drinker in the past. I'm kind of getting that, where he numbed himself and had some kind of addiction problems in the past due to past hurts. And it's really helping. He's going through this transformation of finding his independence. Maybe he was someone who always looked towards relationships and women to fill this void, but now he's coming to this place of creating his own abundance and understanding that it's through these traumatic experiences and this new understanding of life that he's going through this transformation so that he can become his own person and find his own truth. With the King of Wands here too, so could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but this is also someone that has a lot of passion, which I'm seeing here too. So he could be a hard worker, very passionate being, someone who is very physical. He's a lot better with physical intimacy than he is with like heart-to-heart conversations, okay? So understand too that that's his way of communicating. That's his way of communicating is what I'm saying. But there's like a lot of disharmony because he's still holding on to the past. So, he's going through this transformation right now. And I feel like, it's kind of like what Robert was going through earlier where, like Spirit's trying to prepare y'all. Spirit is y'all for coming together. So understand that sometimes these things take time, but they got to go through this process in order to prepare to align with a spiritual being such as yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, I feel like a lot of these souls have already like claimed this contract and they know that they're coming together. So Spirit's definitely preparing them. So definitely take your time with it. Okay. So let's see what the heart space has to say. What does this partner 5D heart space have to say? Reflection. So yeah, give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that everything will work out for the best. So even though you haven't come across this person yet, it's like just know that in divine timing it will, because everything's working out in your favor. Yeah. Okay. So just take this time for yourself instead of placing your focus on love. place that love within self, and understand that that new beginning is coming. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And we do have that soulmate coming back up again. Okay, so that's a double confirmation that a soulmate is definitely coming your way. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. And that's what they're telling you. Your soulmate has already claimed you, Nicole. Okay, so understand that they're trying to prepare them for coming into your life, but there's definitely some things they need to work out on their end before they come walking up through your door. You know what I'm saying? So maybe when they come in, the storyline will make sense, and you're like, damn, Jess, so you gotta call and tell me. Just say. All right, so I hope that helps you, and you know, hopefully they'll give you some clarity and a little bit of heads up for when that person comes in, because it's going to be a very passionate beginning for you. But again, they're going to be a lot better expressing themselves physically than emotionally. Exactly. Because we all want to know. But yeah, it's one of those things where they're going to be a little more better with their physical expression than, and it'll probably be through like gifts or doing little things or whatever the case may be. But when it actually comes to fully expressing, they might have a hard time with that. Okay, so just understand that when it comes up. Okay, you're so welcome, my dear. I love y'all all so much, and I wish you all the best of luck, and make sure that y'all catch us on Friday, y'all. Is going to and it will be $60 September 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So think of this, but on steroids. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be so much high vibing, like y'all gonna leave with a high. All right, so I'm just gonna close it out real quick for everyone who joined in on the energies today. Thank you so much for all of your love and your support, dear spirit, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, all of my love high vibe team. Thank you so much for showing up today for all of us and my tribe. Thank you for all of the messages and clarity and closure that you have given to us. I clear and close the circle of truth, of wisdom, and allow us to remove any energy we have picked up today that does not belong to us. Highest good of all. Thank you for showing up for me and for yourselves. Thank you, love team, for showing up for all of us. And I ask that you please continue to show us your love, your support, your signs and synchronicities, and all of your beautiful wisdom that you love to share with us on a daily basis. I love you all so much, and I am so glad to have you in my life. If anyone needs to get in touch with me, all of my information is down below in the description box, and I wish you all a very good night. Bye, guys.